Today, we're gonna be showing you inside of Houston's hottest neighborhood. If you're thinking about moving to the Houston area and you've heard about these master plan communities, well, the one we're showing you today has it all. And I'm not just saying that, it is in one of the best locations that has absolutely popped in the past couple of years. It's located directly between Katy, Texas, Sugar Land, and Richmond, Texas. We are right here in Harvest Green. We're actually at their model home park. They have over 10 different builders building anything from the high 300s all the way up to custom homes in the multi-million-dollar price range. So there's a little something out here for everyone. And why are people moving to Harvest Green? Well, it's the hottest suburb for a couple of reasons. One, the schools are amazing. You're here in Fort Bend ISD. We'll get to that here in a little bit. Two, it's got some fantastic amenities both inside of the neighborhood and close proximity nearby. And then you have a wide variety of housing options. I would say a wider range of housing options than most master plan communities have to offer. And I'm sure you're wanting to get inside of some of these homes. We're actually gonna do that in today's video. We're gonna go inside some of these builders. We'll show you what you can get for your money on the smaller side, what you can get kind of mid-range, and then of course, we're gonna show you what the big boys look like. But before we do that, I wanna tell you a little bit more about what this neighborhood actually has to offer. When it comes to amenities here in Harvest Green, there is one unique amenity that we don't see in many master plan communities, and that's actually what they named Harvest Green after. We're here at their community gardens, and as you can see, this is a pretty big deal. It's quite a bit of land, and you have the opportunity, if you live in the neighborhood, to come up here, rent a little 15 by 15 foot tract of land for 50 bucks a month, and they will give you the seeds and tell you when to plant, how often to water, and you can actually grow something here within the community. I know my daughter would love this. And then if you don't want to get so hands-on, you also can come up here on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. They have a poppin' farmer's market. There aren't a lot of farmer's markets that are hustling and bustling here around the city, but this is gonna be one of the bigger farmer's markets over here on the south side of town. They also have fresh vegetable and fruit delivery weekly that you can just subscribe to and set up, and they'll drop it off at your door. Organic, fresh produce from right here within the community garden. And then they're gonna have all the other amenities that you would expect in a master planned community. And because this community is a couple years old, a lot of the amenities are already in place. So up at the amenity center, you're gonna have a community pool. It's got a lap pool, and then it's also kind of a resort style pool as well. And then they have a massive gym. I mean, this gym is not just some small dinky gym. It's actually big enough where they have a full-time personal trainer that you can hire. They also have fitness classes there as well for you to go up and just join and attend, get to know your neighbors while getting your exercise in. And one of my favorite things about this community garden is they actually have animals. They have goats and they have chickens. And as I said, my daughter would love coming up here. If you want to burn some time and you've got some kids and you don't know what to do, bring them up here. I guarantee they're gonna love playing and petting these animals. Other amenities include their hike and bike trails. They also have really gorgeous ponds throughout the neighborhood for fishing. And then you're also gonna have access to the tennis courts as well as the volleyball court. And these are just the amenities that are currently in place. They actually have a whole other amenity center currently under construction that's going to have a family style pool, and it's just gonna offer more amenities as this neighborhood continues to develop. And you can't forget every kid's favorite amenity, which is the splash pad. They can come up here and cool off on those hot summer days, let the kids run around, and it's right next to one of 4 different playgrounds that are located here throughout the neighborhood. So you've got one at the current amenity center, and then you've got a couple pocket parks scattered throughout so that at any given time you can just be a few minutes away from the playground. And guys, just to be honest, the heart behind living in a master plan community is the community aspect of it. And one of the things that I love personally about living in a Johnson community just like this one is the fact that they do a really good job of facilitating intentional community. They actually have a full-time director of fun, and their job is to plan events throughout the year centered around bringing the community together. So whether it's an event around a certain holiday or just for no reason other than bringing the residents together, you're gonna have a community events calendar that you have access to when you do move here into this neighborhood, and you're gonna have the ability to go up there, get connected with your neighbors, and who knows, maybe you'll even meet your best friend. Yeah. It happens. And you're probably wondering what all this costs. Should I talk about schools here separate? Okay. And you're probably wondering what all this costs. Well, the HOA out here is only $1,210 per year, and you get access to it all. And those are just the residential amenities that the developer has put in the community, but there's also some really cool commercial amenities, and one of them I'm really excited to show you. We're actually at Messina Hoff, which is a Texas-based winery, and it's located right here in the neighborhood of Harvest Green, which is pretty cool if you ask me. And this is gonna be a fun place to come up, grab a glass of wine, meet up with some of your neighbors, and they also have cooking classes here and some fun wine nights, and you can come up here and do wine tastings. And this is just one of the really cool commercial amenities that you're gonna see here in this area. One of the things that surprised me the most with Harvest Green was just the amount of growth taking place here. See, whenever you pull up a map, you're actually in Richmond, Texas, but you're not right in the middle of Richmond and Rosenberg. You're actually in an area of land that is ripe for development, located equidistant between Katy, Texas, Sugar Land, and Richmond. And I think over the next couple of years, you're already seeing it, but even more so here in the next couple of years, you're gonna see this whole area fill in. And one of the things I love about the location is that you get access to all three suburbs. So you can go in for that more small town feel and go into Richmond and Rosenberg, or you can go up to Katy, and in a 15-minute drive, you can be at La Centera, go to their bars, their restaurants, their outdoor shopping. If you wanna go catch a concert, you can actually head over into Sugar Land. They also have the town center over there. They've got the minor league baseball team. And there are just tons of amenities within a 15-20-minute drive in those other suburbs. But with Harvest Green, you're seeing a lot of the development work its way into the neighborhood. Right up at the front of it, you've got your H-E-B, which is your big grocery store. And one of the other convenient things about this location is you're located right on Highway 99. And Highway 99 is that outer loop, that third loop that wraps all the way around Houston. And from here, you're able to hop on that loop and head up to Katy. You can actually go all the way around Houston, going about 75, 80 miles an hour with little to no traffic. And so those are really the things that I think set Harvest Green apart, is the access to all of these really great commercial amenities just a few minutes from your brand new construction home. First builder we were checking out is TriPoint, and they're gonna build on the smallest lots here in Harvest Green. This is a 40-foot product. Now, you're gonna see this often in a lot of neighborhoods, and here in Harvest Green, it's the same. You actually have the same builders building different lot sizes, and so TriPoint is a great builder. We've shown you a ton of them in our other videos, but they're also building on 75-foot lots out here, so completely different size products, but that same quality, that same customer service. And so their smallest homes are going to be around 1,600 square feet. Now this model home that we're in, it's 2,600 square feet. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-story, nice size family home on a 40-foot lot. Now their prices on their smallest products are actually gonna start in the high 300s. They've got some right now for $380,000, and I could actually see them negotiating down a little bit, maybe getting closer to that $350,000 price point. But this home, they actually have one just like it, and it's currently priced in the mid 400s. And so you can expect to get something just like this in the mid to high 400,000s. And then at their largest product, they're actually gonna have 2,700 square foot homes, even still on these 40-foot lots. Now, this is gonna be the most approachable thing here inside of Harvest Green. One thing to note about Harvest Green is that you're gonna pay a little bit of a premium to be here if you compare it to homes in other, I guess, neighborhoods surrounding Harvest Green. But at the end of the day, what I've learned in life, whether it's with houses, cars, you name it, you get what you pay for. Now, as you walk through this home, what I really like about it is how open it is. It's got this 2-story open living room. You get floor to ceiling windows. You actually have these really modern sliders off the back of the house. You see these in $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 homes, and you've got them here in the 400s. You've got your primary suite off of the back of the house, really well appointed. These are the finishes that you can expect to get. You've got a very modern look with TriPoint. They're a California-based builder, and you're gonna feel it when you walk in. And then upstairs, as you head upstairs, you're gonna have 2 of the other bedrooms located up there for the kids. They actually share a bathroom with dual vanities, and then you've got an extra secondary living space upstairs also too for those kids to hang out and play. So this is what you can get for your money on the smaller side of things right here inside of Harvest Green. This still blows my mind, but last year we had over 1,200 people actually reach out to us through our YouTube channel looking to move to Houston, and it really gave us some insights into what you really care about. And one of the things that you care about are the schools, and I want to tell you about them here in Harvest Green because they're really good, and that's one of the main reasons people are actually moving here and buying homes. So you're going to be zoned to Fort Bend ISD no matter where you live here inside of the neighborhood. You are going to go to schools that are in Fort Bend ISD, and the cool part is all of the schools, elementary, middle, and high school, are all actually located right here inside of the neighborhood. Everybody wants to go to Travis High School, and that's where you're gonna go if you buy any of these new construction homes here. And if you wanna know more about the school ratings, we definitely recommend you go to niche.com, look up the school ratings for Fort Bend ISD. You're gonna love them, you're gonna be pleased, and then you're gonna call us. And before we go check out this house, if this is your first time to our channel and you're wanting to know more about Houston, subscribe and tap that bell for notifications, and that way we can keep you updated on what's actually going on here. And if you don't already know, my name's Kyler Ferris, and our team, we get calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you that are actually looking to move here and buy homes here. So if that is you, don't be shy, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a smooth move right here to Harvest Green. Now we're working our way up. We're actually inside of a 50-foot product. So we're gonna be 10-foot wider lots here. And this builder that we're featuring is Newmark. And similar to TriPoint, they're going to be a premium builder building on some mid-sized lots here. In fact, I actually have a home that I sold with Newmark that was well over the $2 million price point. And so they're a really great builder that builds all across Houston. And you're gonna see it in their detail work. As you see when you come into this model home, this one's 2,600 square feet, but the features, they really feel luxury. They feel like they're in some of these higher end homes. In fact, things that I love in this particular model is you've got that big 2-story open living room, but you've got those black modern windows. You actually have some really more modern finishes over here in the kitchen as well. I love that they took the backsplash all the way up to match the countertops. It looks like a marble. And then they even went with a really cool 2-tone cabinetry here in the kitchen. Their homes on the smaller side, you can build a 1-story at 1,926 square feet, and those are gonna start in the high 400,000s. And then the largest home that they're going to offer in their floor plan selections is a big 3,000 square foot 2-story home, and that's gonna come in the low 600,000s. Now, as you look around this model and you see some of these features, these are gonna be some of their nicer features from the design center. That's what model homes do. They're here to show you what you can and can't get inside of their homes. Now, this one happens to have the primary suite down on the first floor, and then it actually has an office up at the front of the house. So unlike the first home that we saw, if you're looking for that office, that work from home option, you're gonna have that here. And then upstairs, that's where you're gonna have your game room, and then you're gonna have the additional 3 bedrooms. So this one comes in around 2,600 square feet. But as I mentioned, you've got a wide range of pricing with this builder from the high 400,000s to the low 600,000s. Now we are inside of Weston Homes' 60-foot model home. And I do have to say this, I actually personally live in a 60-foot Weston product. So I love it. I have really enjoyed my Weston. And a lot of people that see our YouTube videos reach out to us asking, hey, who's that builder with that really cool spiral staircase? Well, that's what you got here. This is the Weston 60-foot product, and they're gonna build homes anywhere from 3,500 to 3,800 square feet. They've got plenty of floor plans, and their pricing is gonna be in those mid 700,000s to those low 800,000s. But this 60-foot product is really where the home starts to open up. You know, the last home we saw was 2,600 square feet. This one is over 3,500 square feet. This is the Carter 9 floor plan. This one is a 5-bedroom home, and it's got a bonus game room upstairs as well. Weston's known for those media rooms, which is a really cool extra space on top of the upstairs living room for those kids to hang out and have movie nights. And then some of the things that people love about Weston homes, other than this really cool spiral staircase, which you can see here, I talk about it all the time. It is the holidays right now. It's a great place to put your Christmas tree. We actually just took ours down, but some of the other features people like is just the modern, clean color palette. See, Weston found a really good sweet spot in building really big square footage homes at a really good price and still giving you a clean color palette to come in and kind of design them however you would like. They've got pretty modern kitchen layouts. This one I love. They have the waterfall edge on the kitchen island, and this home overall, I would just say, has a lot of elements and design features to it that you're gonna see in a lot more expensive homes. And so it really is a good budget-friendly option if you're wanting those bigger 2-story family homes. Okay, I couldn't leave you hanging. I had to do a full home tour and I had to pick which one was gonna be my favorite, and it's definitely gonna be this floor plan. We were in Highland's 65-foot model home, and it's not that big of a step up in size necessarily from the Weston that we just saw, but it's a step up in layout configuration. It's 5 feet wider, and this is just a really cool floor plan. So right when you come in, you are gonna have that home office. One of the things that you'll notice as you bump up in price point, which you do here with Highland, is you're gonna get just more finishes and more detail work. You got these really cool built-ins as an option, and then their designers went to town on this house. I love what they did with the pops of color. You got the real real long, it looks like 6-foot plank wood floors in here. And then you're gonna come in and you're gonna be greeted with this big 2-story dining room. You got this cool chandelier over here, the drapes running all the way up. And once again, it's the details. Those plantation shutters are not cheap. They really aren't. And if you flip around over here, it's the millwork too. It's the extra trim, it's those extra little levels of detail that you're gonna get. Now, as you come in this way, a couple things. You're really gonna open up here into the heart of the home. You do have a really cool spiral staircase. It's not quite as wide as the Weston one. It's a little bit tighter, but I think it's a really good accent piece. And then it's gonna open up over here into your living room and your kitchen. Now, Highland is known for their finishes. They usually are gonna have upgraded appliances, upgraded countertops. A lot of times they'll have like more ornate pedestal kitchen islands. And so you're just gonna see features that you're not seeing in some of these other homes. I love the sliders. They've got the black sliders. These pretty much 2-story floor to ceiling windows that are gonna go out and give you that really nice indoor-outdoor living space. But one thing I noticed when I came in here, I was like, what are these doors? Is this a pantry? What could it be? You've got this really cool wine bar over here to display your wine, and also, you know, a little mini bar. But what's inside of this? So I opened it up. Guys, how cool is this? The media room is tucked in, it's kind of hidden, it's quiet, it's got no windows. This is your home theater, and it is literally right off of the kitchen. So if you've got kids and you want that playroom and want direct access to them, be able to stash away all their toys, this is literally the perfect room for that. I absolutely love it. And then what's really cool too, you had the formal dining up there, but you've got the informal dining room too. And so you'd think, okay, cool, we're over here in the corner, we're done. No, we're not. We're going to one of the coolest rooms in the entire home. So on the way there, you actually have your laundry room here. So you've got your laundry, and what I love about it is it's right off of the master bedroom. So coming in here, this is a massive master bedroom. These aren't just bay windows. This is a full 5-foot bump out. Once again, you've got the plantation shutters as well. Full king size bed, plenty of room. You could have, I mean, you already have reading chairs over here. You could have a Peloton, you could have whatever you wanted. It's massive. And then Highland is really well known for their finishes. This is a very well appointed home. You come in, you've got the backsplash going all the way up, floor to ceilings. You've got framed mirrors, gorgeous countertops. You've got the vanity for the makeup counter, the freestanding tub, and then you come around over here, you've got your dual vanities. So not only do you have the makeup counter, you still have both of your sinks, your his and hers. And then this is pretty neat too. You come in, you've got your fully tiled walk-in shower. And then what I love, this is pretty interesting. You've got both of your handles right here, so you don't actually have to get sprayed by the water when you turn it on. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that is, Keith. I've never seen that in a home before, ever. Is that to like just wash your feet off, or maybe your dog? I have no idea what that is either, but you get it with this Highland. So you got your toilet over here, and then you come in here and you're like, oh, well, this is a pretty small closet after all that, right? Well, no, this is one of 2 closets, and you've got the built-in dressers. You've got plenty of space for shoe racks. It goes floor to ceiling. You got 2 levels over here. This is probably the his closet. I think the her closet is right back over this way. Now this is more what I'm talking about. Once again, you got the built-ins, plenty of hanging space, multiple levels, plenty of room for your shoes, luggage, you name it, whatever. And so you're gonna have 2 separate closets right here in this master bath. So as we leave the master, you actually have another bedroom right here on the first floor. It's off of the kitchen, so you go down this hallway over here, and you've got a secondary bedroom right here on the first floor, and it's gonna have its own bathroom. It's got a freestanding shower too, which is great if you've got some in-laws or elderly parents that need access here on the first floor. You've got the closet, and this is not a small room. It's pretty good size. Plantation shutters in here too, the black windows. I love the black windows. And even the exterior of this home is one of my favorite exterior elevations. It's got the front patio, front porch. I find that we actually hang out in our front yard more than our backyard. We spend a lot of money in our backyard, but our kids love the, I guess, community aspect of coming home, playing with the kids. So you do have a front porch on this home. Now, as we head to the top of the stairs, I want to point something out. I love these real wood tread stairs. They blend seamlessly with this wood flooring that they brought from the first floor up here to this second floor landing. You've got your catwalk here, so you can look over. I feel like it really opens up the house. You can look in either direction. It's open over to the living room as well. But once you're up here, this is a 5-bedroom home. It's just under 3,800 square feet. So you've got plenty of space here as well. You actually have 3 bedrooms here on the second level. And let me tell you, they're big. You come on in, you got plenty of room. And then down that way, you almost have definitely its own ensuite bath, but it's got plenty of room. You've got your own vanity, more modern cabinetry. You've got just a small little storage closet here. And then this room really opens up. I mean, this is your upstairs game room, playroom. I mean, I can't think of anything better than a big ping pong table, to be honest. And the other thing too, I see in a lot of model homes, they'll try to like cram like a fake air hockey machine up here because there's not room for a real one. This is a full-size ping pong table. You got plenty of room. Trust me, I know my ping pong. You got plenty of room up here to be able to play. You even have a TV over here, so they've got one mounted, little seating area. And then as you come back here, you've got 2 different bedrooms. One of them over here is going to share the upstairs hall bath. But I was walking in here and I was expecting that, that 5th bedroom to be tiny. Guys, this is huge. I mean, this is massive. As you come on in, you can see this is actually a king size bed. This is a king size bed in an upstairs kids room. I don't think we've ever even seen that, with massive nightstands, a walk-in closet. This is really good size. And so I was like, all right, well, they probably don't make bedrooms bigger than that, right? Well, wrong. Guys, this is essentially a second master on the second floor. As you head on over here, you'll see how big it really is. It's got its own living room in the bedroom. If I were a kid, if I'm the oldest kid, I'm claiming dibs on this room right here. You've got your TV set up with your dressers. I mean, this is so cool. This really is a sweet room, but where it gets even better is, like I said, this feels like a secondary master. This is a dual vanity. You've got 2 vanities in here, a tub, a shower, and a massive walk-in closet. I mean, that is what this is, by the way. This is a second master up here on the second floor. And then you've got your toilet in here, your closet, you even have your linen closet. I see a lot of master baths that don't even have a linen closet, and you have that right here. So I wanted to show you this home, even though it's only a 5-foot wider lot than the previous home we saw. I feel like the level of finishes, the floor plan itself, and everything it has to offer is just a bump up from the Weston home. And so this is why I wanted to take you on this tour. And listen, there are actually bigger homes and larger lots than the one you see here right now. They're building a 75-foot Coventry model home next door. They've got a 75-foot Tri-Point home next door. And like I said, they're even building custom homes on 90-foot lots with partners in building, which we've actually toured a ton of their homes in our other videos. And as I mentioned earlier, if you want to see all of the floor plans and all of the walkthroughs like this one, just reach out to us. Click on that survey link down below and we will send you a private link to a walkthrough of every single one of these model homes. And as always, if you're thinking of moving here to the area, but maybe you're not too sure about what area of Houston you want to be in, check out our video on Katy. It's going to tell you everything you want to know about Katy. Check out our video on Sugar Land. Those are the 2 closest suburbs other than Richmond. And as always, if you're looking to move to Houston, don't be shy. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas.